We are back, and this time the issue should be solved. Thank you very much to MLG for a quick response on that. So I think it should be good. Hopefully it is. If not, let us know. Do not troll us, for we do not appreciate trolling. Except when it comes to adamantium. And again, joining me is Root Iagus, and his Twitter is @RootIagus. So follow him. Why should they follow you?
Because my tweets are the best.
Because his tweets are the best. There you go. As is his beard. And we're moving on to the second map, Alterzim Stronghold, for this second map of the finals of the tournament, MLG Game On's Ender's Game on Bluray tournament. And yeah, PvT, Alterzim, what are your thoughts?
I don't play this one on ladder. I do have it thumbed down, but as I understand it, it's actually pretty good for Terran. The 3 bases are very droppable. So there's like a lot of, like, if you can get 3 or 4 medevacs onto the backdoor natural whilst you're dancing around the third, that can be really difficult to deal with. It's also a little bit trickier for Protoss to do some of their shenanigans. And if, like, the fewer shenanigans Protoss have got to worry about, the easier it is to scout them and not lose.
Alright.
So I think it should be good for Masa.
Okay. So that is the professional assessment of our Root Gaming's Terran player. And we have spawning at the top right-hand side of the map for this finals game, another Root Terran player representing Root and by proxy TT Esports, v3gamingpc.com, and of course Twitch, and that's keyword Root Masa.
Yay, Masa! Yay!
And on the bottom right hand corner, also up until very recently on Root, currently teamless, looking for a team in Korea, training from the Prime House and representing Gamefront, long-time personal sponsor that he's had. You should check out his articles on Gamefront, they're usually really good. State.
Boo, you're a traitor, I hate you, everyone hates you. I'm joking, State's awesome.
State is really
State is awesome.
We love State. Masa going for a Masa going for a really quick CC here. And State going for the double gas fairly quickly as well. What do you think of this? How do these openers match up against each other?
Command Center first is a very logical, like, is a very obvious and reasonable build on this map. Like, the sheer size of it means that fast chrono boosted, like, Zealot Stalker Mothership Core sort of play, like, would almost never happen unless the Protoss was completely mental. So going Command Center first to have tons of economy is completely fine. Conversely, State, it's playing pretty safe because even though the map is huge, it's still a pretty reasonable map to be opening Reaper. And any build that tries to Nexus before the Cybernetics core is vulnerable to just one Reaper coming and killing a few probes.
Alright, fair enough. So pretty standard as far as we can expect and gather from Iagus' explanation. We're gonna have Masa scouting really quickly, checking for that fast Nexus. He's not gonna find it quite yet. Is he gonna drop eBay? Nope. I was too quick to forget the word eBay, so it lost the oomph.
Oh.
Because yes, he was already retreating.
Oh.
So my oomph was gone there.
No oomph.
No oomph for me. This is a cute pylon. Wouldn't it be better to place that pylon on the other side of the rocks? I guess it doesn't matter as much against Terran. Against Surrey, I really like it on the other side of the rock, so the links have to go all the way across. But again, this is a Terran versus Protoss, so Terran units could probably reach regardless.
Yeah, probably. The radius of a pylon, I think, is a Marine's range? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Marauder's range, at least, certainly.
Yeah, most of. And we're gonna have State going for a proxy Stargate. I really like this. This proxy Stargate is so very close to Masa's natural expansion.
Yeah, there's a pretty reasonable likelihood it's gonna surprise him. And he's also making a sentry. If Masa sees the sentry, he'll think, oh, that's like 100 gas. I might not be getting proxied.
Yeah.
He's also made a Twilight Council in his main. I wonder if Masa saw that. Is he just trying to trick him?
Oh, let's go ahead and check Masa's vision. Masa.
Did he see the Twilight?
He did not.
Okay.
So that's actually good for him, as it turns out.
Well, it could also sort of be bad. Like, if you see a Twilight like that, you wouldn't be expecting an Oracle.
Right. So
yeah.
It's probably good for Masa. Because the first
no, it is good. It might be good for Masa if he's just putting 6 Marines at his natural, like,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, the Oracle's the first danger that he's gonna have to deal with. So if he had seen the Twilight, maybe he would have started Marauder production earlier, or things like that. That would make it easier for him to prepare for a Blink Stalker play. But
And
instead,
here it comes. Is
here's the
Masa
Oracle.
ready?
There
is
is
a turret.
Yep.
Alright, he can pick away at these side SCVs, but it's not...
No, not even.
No. Well, he made a move. That kind of...
Yeah.
He got like 10 minerals out of that.
Yep, and the Marines in position at the main. So great play by Masa deflecting this. State going for an extremely quick third Nexus as a response.
Oracle...
So State being really greedy here, isn't he?
It's quite greedy, but it's not...
It seems like the greediest shit I've ever seen. It's Oracle into Twilight, into Blink, into a fast third. Does he have a unit besides the Sentry?
a Stalker and a Mothership Core.
That's all you need.
Well, the main reason why this sort of thing can work is...
He doesn't even have a Stalker. 2 Oracles.
Oh, I thought he made a Stalker.
Nope, just the 1 Sentry and a Mothership Core.
I think Masa just scouted the third.
It's quite possible. If he
Nope,
didn't,
he definitely
did
knows now.
Yeah.
Okay, so this build, like, yeah, it seems pretty greedy, but when you go Oracles, or just, like, most of the time, but especially if you go Oracles, Terran feel like are just going to be pinned in their base until Medivacs.
Yeah, but Masa made turrets so early that
Yeah,
he may
he
not
did.
feel
He
like
just
that.
predicted there would probably be Oracles, so he had turrets, which was really smart.
Yeah, and we're gonna have Masa moving very quickly across the map here. Is he gonna be able to deny this third? At least force a photon overcharge onto the third and try to go up the main, perhaps.
Perhaps if he can just stim and kill like the sentries on the Mothership Core,
Oh, that
he's not
could be
gonna
GG.
like
If he
you
kills the
can't-
sentry, I don't think he can lose.
he like for this build to fail, like to punish this build, you've got to hit before the Nexus finishes because like that Nexus wins that fight
Right.
against all those Marines.
So as expected, goes up the ramp. Two sentries now, so that's not gonna work.
Three
Tries to
sentries.
stim. Picks off a probe, but a large stim on his army. I wouldn't say that was beneficial for Masa, but he did force a photon overcharge. So that perhaps opens up later on timings, maybe once the medevacs pop out.
Yeah.
As there will only be 1 photon overcharge, and if he decides to attack 2 places at once, that might become difficult for State. State
Quite
doing a
likely.
good job of keeping his oracles alive, at least.
Yeah, his Oracle control is a bit sloppy against Major, but he's tightened it up since.
Yeah.
It's on. Like if you click the progress bar in that command center, it says 100 of 100.
Really?
Yeah, it does. I've been in that situation so much; it's aggravating.
All right.
At least he's got one that's like right next to it to finish, but
Yep. Here's 2 medevacs coming, I believe. And 1 oracle goes down. So do you
Masa-
think? I think the right call here would be to load those 2 medevacs and into the third probably for Masa.
yeah, for sure. Like, see if
Oh,
you can
but there's
bait out
lots of
another.
medevacs,
Yeah,
yeah.
bait out another photon overcharge, back out,
Yep.
and then double drop the third for sure. Because the Mothership Core probably doesn't have 100 energy
Right.
right now.
No, it shouldn't. 60 energy right now. So
Thank you, Rob.
from production, you have to say from production whenever
Oh.
you address Rob. Yeah.
The productive Rob from production.
Indeed. And a bunch of stalkers. Masa quick to stim here. Will pick off a couple.
He gets
stuff.
blanked.
3,
Why is he
2
blanked?
stalkers. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe
Oh,
he didn't want to
slow.
reveal it. And at the same time, is Masa going to be able to kill this Nexus? It would be huge. It looks like he will.
Yeah, he will. This Nexus is going down. He can't stop it. And you see, like, the ground distance between that third and the natural is so huge. It's a big feature of Alterzim.
Yeah.
Masa can do plays like this.
So this is what you were talking about earlier as well. This is
Yeah.
one of the strengths of Terran on this map.
He used, and he can, and those 2 dropships can now, like, land at the third and help out this army. Exactly like this.
Wow.
Masa, so pro.
Masa so pro
So
and
pro.
doing so much damage so far while taking his own third. Important to point out as well. The medevacs are not going to go down, and this is even more of a pain in the
No,
ass.
he's
of
gonna,
State.
he's gonna kill the Forge here. I would kill the Forge if I were him, even though
And
it's
he
not
is.
upgrading. Oh, and the Mothership Core goes down.
Yeah. So
Okay,
go
I
for
would
the
finish
Nexus
killing
now.
the Forge, Masa. Masa.
You're getting a little bit greedy here. You're getting very greedy. He could have definitely picked off that
Yeah,
forge.
just kill the Forge and leave.
Oh,
Oh,
but
wait,
this is why.
okay, that's
yeah,
why.
He wanted the army
All
to
is
come.
forgiven, Masa.
Yeah. And he will take this third. What a painful spot to be in by State for State.
Yeah, State's in complete disarray. Mothership Core down, just a handful of Stalkers and
Some would
Sentries.
say he's in frenetic array. No?
No.
Okay. bad joke. That was of course Iagus's team before Root, an Australian team. Check them out; they're pretty cool. And it looks like Masa is taking a really sizable lead in this game. I don't even know what state.
If Masa loses, like, he'd have to do something pretty impressive to lose this game.
Would the baby of SOS and Rain be able to win this game?
No.
What about the baby of Parting and Parting? If Parting could reproduce with himself.
If he could, StarCraft would just wouldn't exist anymore. It would just be Parting versus Parting.
No, it would be Parting versus Parting, Parting and Parting's baby. And Parting and Parting's baby would probably win.
2v2 maps, Parting.
Oh my god.
Parting meets baby,
maps.
Parting's baby versus Parting and Parting.
Wow.
Commentated by Parting. Guest analyzed by Parting.
Oh wow, that would be really, really scary to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, as it is.
Yep, as it is.
Masa
State's basically just bleeding quite excessively.
Quite excessively.
He's like one of those anime characters that takes like a paper cut and just huge arterial sprays come out.
Yeah, it's possible. I've been watching this anime lately called
I don't watch much anime.
Sword Art Online. They don't bleed.
I don't really watch much anime. I just I saw Ninja Scroll when I was 15 and thought it was the coolest shit ever. No. Almost no anime.
I like some anime.
I mean, I watched like Dragon Ball Z when I was like 10, but we all did.
Yeah. So Masa able to take game 2 here, and that's gonna make him go up 2-0 against State in this finals.
Yeah, State's having problems against Masa. He lost to him in groups, and now it's.
And what a build that was on Polar Night by Masa, by the way.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
You didn't see the game on Polar Night?
No.
Of Masa versus State. If you didn't watch it, you should watch the VODs. I like that. Yeah. So next up, we're gonna have map 3, which is gonna be Rob from production. Heavy Rain. What a rain. And joining Iagus for the next map is going to be Steven Bonnell II. Steven, are you ready? Have you been... Yeah?
What do I need to do to get ready?
Log off of Eve. I'm on his computer, so...
There's another Reddit thread.
Yeah? You think so? Yeah? Okay.
What? You guys have... Never mind.
So, we'll be back in 90 seconds, and where Iagus and Steven will be casting the next game on Heavy Rain.